Hello to all the students and ag faculty at the Ohio State University. My name is Caleb Rahonick and I'm from Lynch, Nebraska. I'm a sophomore majoring in animal science at Northeast Community College. In our forage grassland production class, we planted cover crops. The cover crops that we planted consist of rye, field pea oats, and collards. We are also doing seed rates and testing the germination of the cover crops. Today we are going to talk to you about some of the benefits of cover crops. Cover crops, a lot of the time, help with soils that are damaged or eroded. Bare earth is something that you want to avoid and you can avoid. Ground that is exposed to the elements is at a greater risk of erosion by wind and water runoff. Cover crops help to stabilize the soil, prevent runoff, and bring the soil together and improve its structure. Cover crops are very likely to increase your soil organic matter. The more residue you return to the soil, the better the effect on soil organic matter. The amount of residue produced by the cover crop may be very small, as little as half a ton of dry matter per acre. Organic matter helps stimulate microorganism activity and also helps with the moisture retention. Biodiversity is an important part of attracting a wide variety of insects to your field. By planting cover crops rather than leaving the field bare, you will attract more species of insects to your field. Some of the insects will eliminate on other and prevent many species, which may impact your crop yields. Attracting more insects can also increase the number of pollinators in your field, which could increase the nutrients in your field also. Soil structure is also very important with planting a cover crop. The roots will help improve the structure of the soil. Foliage of the plants helps prevent compaction of the soil by protecting it from rain, erosion, and sometimes even livestock. The pore spaces that the roots create allow for moisture aeration of the soils, also allows for insects and other microorganisms to move through the soil, which are essential to the health of the soil. Planting a cover crop is an effective way to protect and even increase the moisture content of the soil. Besides preventing runoff by limiting erosion of the topsoil, the crops can do this in two different ways. The first one is simply providing a cover crop for the soil. They protect it from evaporation by the sun and the wind. And secondly, most cover crops send down deep roots, which can bring moisture up from lower down in the soil profile. Cover crops also save time and energy. Given all the nutrients that they provide to the soil, there is no need for compositing or mulching. This makes cover crops a good option when looking to improve the soil quality of a larger area. And by suppressing weeds, it reduces the need to sheet mulch an area.
Hello, my name is Jacob Proviance. I am a student at Northeast Community College. I am from Lynch, Nebraska, and this is my second year at the college. And I am majoring in animal science. The field we planted our cover crop in is known as R6. The field is very sandy. It has a sandy marginal soil. On the Web Soil Survey website, it says that it is a loamy, fine sand soil. It is a corn sorghum rotation. Weeds sometimes can be very competitive with other plants. They can also deprive the soil of its nutrients. The leaves of cover crops compete for light and space above the ground. These leaves usually shade out the weeds. That way the plant cannot undergo photosynthesis, therefore killing the plant. The roots of the cover crops compete vigorously with weeds for available nutrients, depriving the weeds of the elements they need to thrive. One of the hardiest cereals is rye. Rye can be seeded later in the fall rather than other cover crops. It can provide a good amount of dry matter. The root system can hold the soil very well and also provide significant reduction of nitrate leaching and exceptional weed suppression. Rye outperforms all other cover crops on infertile, sandy, acidic soil or on poorly prepared land. Along with conservation tillage practices, rye provides soil protection on sloping fields and holds soil loss to a tolerable level. Cereal rye is one of the main cover crops grown in northeast Nebraska. Rye can serve as a windbreak and can hold rainfall over winter. It overseeds readily into many high value and agronomic crops and resumes growth quickly in the spring. Rye is the best cool season cereal cover for absorbing unused soil nitrogen. It has no taproot, but rye's quick growing fibrous root system can take up and hold as much as 100 pounds. Rye can establish in very cool weather. It will germinate at temperatures as low as 34 degrees Fahrenheit. Vegetative growth requires about 38 degrees Fahrenheit or higher. Cover crops help in many different ways, such as winter rye. This plant can directly destroy pigweed and lamb's quarter. Sunflower and subterranean clovers can suppress invasive morning glories. Sorghum can prevent purple nutsedge, Bermuda grass, and many small-seeded annuals.